And as promised, back on Local 6 Legal Line with attorneys Tara Swanson, Kevin Shannon of the Bryant Law Center, Paducah, Mayfield, and Louisville discussing personal injury. And today's first question comes from Brandon, who says, I was in an accident with a pizza delivery driver. It was his fault. Who's responsible for the damages, the driver or the pizza company?
Dave, I'll take that one, and the answer is actually both. The driver is presumably employed by the pizza business, and so if the driver is on the job and delivering pizzas at the time, the delivery driver is responsible for the accident, but because he's employed at the time of the accident, the employer is also responsible for the accident. So I think you have two shots. The pizza business insurance should probably be primary, so if you're worried about having a claim against some young delivery driver, I wouldn't worry about that too much. The insurance is going to take care of that claim for both the business and the delivery driver.
Next question comes from Linda, and she says, how soon after an automobile accident should I hire an attorney? What do you think, Terrace?
As soon as you can is my opinion on that. What happens is you think you can handle it yourself, and time goes by, and before you know it, you're not sure what's going on in your case, and you can make mistakes. We've had people call before. Actually, not too long ago, I dealt with a situation where I had spoken with someone and come to find out this person had waived all their claims by taking a settlement, and they didn't even realize it. There's situations where there's evidence that needs to be collected. You know, if you go several months, even like things like security footage, that can roll over every 30 days. So if you don't have someone to get that for you, or at least have them preserve that, then it can be gone. So it's important to get somebody as soon as possible. At the beginning of your case, likely there will be a lot of communications from the insurance company, and you would want someone to handle those for you. We get a lot of questions about what's the benefit of hiring an attorney, and one of the many benefits is that you have someone to do all that for you, so you can focus on your health and getting better, you know, your therapy, whatever it may be. So I would recommend you talk to someone as soon as possible, and you don't have to hire an attorney right then, but at least if you've talked to someone, you know what your rights are, you know the possibilities and some of the possible outcomes. So get on the phone with someone as soon as possible about that.
Next question comes from an anonymous viewer who says, I was out for a walk in my neighborhood and my neighbor's dog bit me. He doesn't want to pay for my medical expenses. What should I do?
Dave, I'll take that one. That's one where, in my experience, you probably do need to talk to a lawyer. A lot of times people, you know, they don't want to take responsibility for what's happened. Of course, the problem a lot of times is that there's no insurance coverage available. And they don't tell you that, but they don't want to pay for your medical bills. Or sometimes they're just worried about what the outcome might be for them. So they don't want to talk too much. So you probably need to get a lawyer to help, and if the lawyer can identify insurance coverage to cover the claim, and that would be through the dog owner's homeowner's coverage most likely, then you should be in good shape at getting your medical bills paid, probably get something for wage loss and pain and suffering. If there's no insurance, homeowner's insurance coverage available for the dog owner's dog and the claim, then you know you may have a hard time getting any money out of it.
The topic is personal injury, and we do have part 2 of today's Local 6 Legal Line. That'll be coming up next after the break with the attorneys from the Bryant Law Center, Paducah, Mayfield, and Louisville. So stick around. That's straight ahead on Local 6 Midday.